Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another VinnyVid Productions. This is going to be part 5 of I Heard There's a Rumor. Today is Thursday, May 7th, and as I said in my previous video that George was going to come back on Wednesday, which was yesterday, and give me a hand to get some work done. Well, George did show up, and he brought a buddy with him, Mr. Joe. And between the three of us, we got a lot accomplished. Before we go out to the layout and show you what I have accomplished up to this point, I do want to say that I got a mail call. And I'll read the note that's in here, and we'll see who it's from. It says, "Hi Vinny, I've been following your channel for about 1.5 years or so, and I find that your scratch builds and your run op sessions are fantastic, as well as entertaining and very informative. The only thing that bothered me was when I watch your op sessions, I noticed that you always have to push your locomotives through your turnouts. So I'm sending you this gift that I have torn down my N-scale layout because of lack of room and I'm moving, that I hope you would accept this gift. I do not wish for you to announce my name on your channel when you do the video. So please respect that for me, and I would appreciate it. Anyhow, I sent you a bunch of micro-engineering turnouts. There's 9 of them total. 2 of them need to have a little bit of repair done to them. Anyhow, enjoy, and I hope this works well with you building your new second level. Your friend, Mr. X." Well, thank you, Mr. X. Let's see what you sent me here. Okay, so first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of N-scale switch stands. Very cool, very cool. And in here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right hand turnouts. Excellent. I could use these. And 4 left-hand turnouts. Well, Mr. X, I can't tell you how much how much I appreciate this, because you know I've been having lots of problems with my turnouts, and I just couldn't afford to buy the jigs to make them, or even afford to buy these. You now own part of my layout, just like the rest of the people who have been donating to my channel and to me as a person. I'm overwhelmed, and I am definitely blessed with the amount of help I'm getting with my layout. I really appreciate you guys, and I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Alright, that's enough of that stuff. I think now we should get out to the layout, and I'll show you some of the progress I have made up till this point, and these are going to come in very handy on the second level, because I refuse to use any more of those Atlas turnouts. Mr. X, I wish I could say your name here, because you deserve for the people to know who you are. If you change your mind, you know my email address. Send me an email, and the next video I do, I will announce your name. Anyhow, stay tuned, and we will get back out to the layout, and I will show you the progress up to this point. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, before we get out, well, we're already in the layout room, but before we get started and show you what I've done so far, in my last video, number 4, I was reading through some of the comments, and there was quite a few questions, so I thought I might answer those questions now, so you guys can all hear the answers. Mr. John Tanzillo, he wants to know what I'm going to do with the rods at the top of the Helix. Okay, well John, what I'm going to do with that is I am going to double nut the last nut on there so to kind of lock it in, and then I will remove the excess rods. And I might find use for them somewhere else. I don't know, because one of them has about one has about 10 inches of rod left. Robert, CSX Mad. He wants to know my table sizes, my benchwork sizes. Robert, that's kind of a tough question for me to answer, because my tables go from 48 inches deep to 16 inches narrow, and everything else in between. I've got tables that are 20 inches, I've got tables that are 30 inches, I got tables that are 36 inches. My one table is where my main yard is 48 inches from front to back. That's the best I can do. I mean, I could take pictures of it and show it to you. If you send me your email address, I'd be glad to do that for you. Okay, next. Scott Downey. Scott Downey says, all of a sudden I must be drinking a lot of Coke because the Helix is getting done fast, very fast. Yes, and I want to thank my friends David Durbin and Paul Heath for making it possible for me to get the rest of the material for me to get the Helix going. Geno Sharp. Geno wants to know if my backdrops are painted. Geno, yes, they are painted, and all I did with the clouds was just take my rattle can and just went random spots and I got clouds. I mean, it may not look good to a professional, but for me, it worked just fine. Hope that answers your question there, Geno. Okay, this is the last question. UPSD 402, Terry and Chris from Go Via or Go Home. They want to know if I'm going to put some sort of lighting under the upper deck to shine down on the lower deck. The answer to that is yes. I do have some lights, and if you guys have been watching my videos, in fact, when I show you the layout here, you'll see I have a light that's just draped over the layout right now, but that's the light that I'll be using. And I also have another one in the other room that I will connect to this one. Okay, that's it for the questions. Now, let's get on with the rest of this update. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, here's the Helix, and like I did on video number 4, the upper section was just mocked up and getting ready to be put together. Well, it is. Now it's all permanently down. I have not run anything on here yet, but we're going to do that at the end of this video. We're going to take a power move up to the top and the rest of the layout. Yes, I said rest of the layout. Okay, first I want to show you guys something. Okay, you remember this guy right here? The polarity car, as John Tanzillo calls it. Well, this is where it's going to come in to be a plus to you guys. Let me, sorry about the finger. Now, up until now, the red wire was going on the inside rail. Now, when we take the car and come around this curve, you can see that now the red wire is going to be on the outside rail. But that's just a little bit of help for you guys, especially you new guys that are getting into it right now. It'll help you guys from keeping your layout from getting short circuit. Okay, now on to the rest of the layout, and I just moved everything, so we're going to have to play around. Number one, I don't know how I'm going to fix this area right here to span from the Helix to the layout. My mind's going crazy on it, and I'm trying to figure that out, but eventually I'll get it and we'll figure it out. Also, from where the boxcar is right there until the end of what I show you is not secured and it's not soldered yet, only because this is another markup, a little bit more refined markup. Anyhow, we'll get on to here now, and as you can see, I've got the track coming in here, going across the bridge. Now this is all connected up, guys, so we'll be able to do a little run session. And right here As you can see, I got to lift this up because otherwise we're going to be hitting posts and stuff in the way. But anyhow, we'll come along here, and if you're wondering why I have a train stage there, is because I want to be able to get at least 25 cars in this siding. And so, as you can see, I got the main line and the siding there. And also, I think maybe I should walk around to the other side of the layout so you guys can see this a bit better. So, we'll go around here. Oops, sorry. Oops again. And we'll come around here. Now, Joe G, when you watch this video, you let me know if I'm saying everything right about Wickenburg. Anyhow, here we are back on the other side of the layout now. And as you can see, right up to here, there's 23 cars. There'll be a siding that's going to come off of here. That's going to go to the two industries that will be in this area right here. And one of them, like I said, will be Fertizona, and they'll have a couple of tanks up there. And the other will be propane storage place. Anyhow, I just threw this little mountain up here just to get an idea of what it's going to look like. As we travel further north, we will be coming to the town of Wickenburg. Now, Wickenburg, from what I see in the map, this is State Route 60, and then the town of Wickenburg will be here. And then I also found out from Joe that the Hassayampa River is actually northeast of Wickenburg. So, when I originally planned to put the river there, is now going to be moved on to this table here. And then from there it'll continue into the next room. Anyhow, oh yeah, and by the way, I need to mention that in the letter I read you guys, he did use anyhow, and he uppercased it. so that's pretty funny. Anyhow, let me move this out of the way. As you can see right now, I got a pair of SD40s up there, staged and ready to run up the Helix. I'm not going to do a full train run now until I get the next table done, which I need to go back out to Home Depot and pick up 2 more pieces of lumber. And then I'll be able to run it right up to the wall. And then I'll put the hole in the wall and we'll connect it up to the inside. Anyhow, I used up all the track I had, so again, I'm in a situation. But that's alright because I got this done so far, and this will be fun for me to play with. So, let me get ready, and we'll go ahead and take these SD40s up the hill. I'll be right back. Alright guys, unfortunately I had a problem with my SD40s. I think I broke an axle in one, not an axle, a drive shaft. So I switched out, and we're going to be running these SD70s up here. We're going to run it from the last 3 loops that I completed, and then across the bridge and down the back side of the layout. Anyhow, let's get these guys going, and we'll watch them climb the hill. And you guys are watching this for the first time, just as I am recording it for the first time. And that's speed step number 7 right now. This is one of the last loops that I did. I'm going to speed it up a bit just to expedite the video. Just about ready to exit the second to last loop, and this will be the final loop before it reaches the altitude it needs to get to. Yeah, that's a new word, altitude. I like it. Anyhow, I think we'll slow it down just a bit. Coming up is going to be one of the best parts of this layout. One of the features. And it's going across the Aquafria dry riverbed. Now the train that's waiting here would be typical to wait for the train that's going on the track right now to pass before you can go down the hill. And I did extend the track all the way out as far as I could with the amount of track I've got. And the second feature is going to be when it goes across the river. But anyhow, we need to get ready to stop these guys because we're reaching the end of the track. And we'll stop him there. And we'll take them backwards too, because I always run my trains forwards and in reverse to make sure that they run the same. We'll go ahead and speed this up for the end of this video. We're running at 25 right now. This board right here is not secured yet. It will get secured in the next couple of days. But all the track that's on that board is going to have to come up. I'm loving this bridge. I'm glad I got to do this, guys. I really am. And I thank everybody who's been helping me out. I really appreciate it. And we'll just stop it when we get down 2 loops, and we'll call this video good. Anyhow, as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.